Mental alchemy. Mental alchemy. Mental alchemy.
Why it is key to somehow raise your vibratory rate, as if what I was saying, to from the lower chakras. Well, this would be a high chakra because that's it, because that would be the wrong thing. But like I said before, to raise your chakras to a great degree up to at least the heart chakra. Because see, what it means is this. Below the heart chakra, you're not really living. You're just dead. You understand what I'm saying? You're just energy walking around with programmed rote learning that's programmed when you was a child. And basically, the children are spiritual. You know, when they're walking around and acting, they're spiritual. And then all of a sudden, you program in them to be zombies. You see what I'm saying? And that's because the ego takes over more and more. And in puberty, the ego sinks in. So what it is the ego is in this area under the heart chakra. It's pulsating from your root chakra. So by the ego being in your root chakra, this is the consciousness that you'll be in. The majority of the people who are not trying to raise it or who do not have any thoughts towards nothing but just survival, they are pulsating from this chakra. So if their intelligence is down this much, that means that they are just literally zombies and they're not really living. So therefore, the actual walk-ins, the entities can come and take that body. You see what I'm saying? And walk in that body. So it's crucial that you try to get your frequency up to the heart chakra, also with thought. And you do it basically by basically turning away from one type of living where you are totally functional on the physical, and these two eyes, which is the chi, and the logical and the rational mind, and basically dealing with spiritual endeavors where you think about this stuff 24/7. Even when you're doing something else, you're thinking about it. You see what I'm saying? Hell, I watch TVs and I go to the movie too. But I'm conscious at all times. You see, and start pulsating from this on up. So now what is actually happening where we're talking about thousands upon thousands? They say damn near 85% of the earth down here is not damn near walk-ins. Zombies. And can be used by other entities. So Adalabroth, what he did was, he knew he was losing the fight. He knew he was rising. So he said to keep some of those from rising, the ones who have not risen, but remember, it's only going to be a small clique anyway, so we still went into war. But we're just talking about the dead and what's happening to them now. To keep some of them from rising, we're going to send the angels that I have created. Basically, people in the whole cluster, in some element of the Pleiadian system, and some other star system is working with this renegade entity. They send them down to the earth, and they literally walk into the bodies. They literally walk into the bodies. And their main thing is to keep, and a walking is basically to keep a person focused on anything but consciousness. So therefore, you got people acting like fools, you got people more in the political structure, and you got people, and I'm telling you, there's literally, we dealing with two different worlds here. And it's a minute, small world. We only talking about a consciousness that's less than 1%. And we talking about, I don't know how the percentage thing go, but what's less than 1, or oh what? Point something. Shit, probably 0.2. Probably 0.2, and you think of all the people in the world. You understand what I'm saying? Probably 0.2 something of consciousness.
What up, my people? Dreamwise here for another one. Today we're diving into the movie A Christmas Carol. The ritual of the Christmas spirit. Remember, lovelivelife.com. Go get your spiritual tools, family. Reprogram your subconscious mind. Symbols are the language of the subconscious mind. lovelivelife.com. Also, like and subscribe to these videos. Stop being a humbug and hogging all the knowledge and shit. Though London awaits the joyful arrival of Christmas, miserable Ebenezer Scrooge thinks it's all humbug. berating his faithful clerk and cheerful nephew for their Christmas spirit views. Later, Scrooge encounters the ghost of his late business partner, who warns that 3 spirits will visit him this night. The ghost takes Scrooge on a journey through his past, present, and future in the hope of transforming his bitterness. Scrooge had to deal with his emotions as he was a very angry man. He had to light up his Christmas tree, the chakras. His chakras was out of whack, or so it seemed, and not in accordance with him having a fulfilling life. He was just angry, bitter, resentful, hateful. His emotions were all over the place. In the beginning, they show you examples of the being he's supposed to be. As they show you kids playing, carolers singing. Hell, they even show you his employee keeping a joyous spirit. As they show him acting childlike. His business partner, Jacob Marley, died 7 years ago. The 7 correlates with your chakras. He had to go through the 3 Christmas spirits, or the 3 stages of chakra work, 3 levels of consciousness. You have 3 stages in your emotional body: lower chakras, the heart, and the higher chakras. When you balance out your chakras and rid yourself of these human emotions, you become God, the knower, or the Christ himself, Christ consciousness, pure of heart. Jesus is just a symbol always pointing at the heart. This is the mind controller of our people's reality, as some invisible demiurge energy took over your heart, believing in something outside of themselves. He was born on what day? If he was born down here, he was flawed, as there is no perfect human being. Let's break down this Christmas spirit, or the word Christmas. Christ Mass. Christ means anointed one, the Christ figure. Heru, the hero. Searching and looking for the love of oneself, that Christ consciousness. In religiosity, Mass means death. In some religion factors, send thee or go away. So when they refer to this religious dogma Christmas, they're literally talking about killing the Heru in you and being engulfed in this spell of Christmas spirit, spending and doing for humanity. Death to Christ. It's a spell, a ritual, as they are literally taking the hero inside of you out the equation and making you be a slave to this other energy. Children, go where I send thee. How will I send thee? Yeah, y'all remember that bullshit ass song. Now, there's nothing wrong with giving and loving for your people, but Disney is trying to put the ritual on your ass. Put the ritual on you as love for all humanity, love for your fellow man. So you can walk into the new year happy to serve humanity, this demiurge. Giving does not have anything to do with your spiritual plight. Oh, because you gave a charitable donation, or you gave your children that Xbox you really couldn't afford, now you're blessed? Well then, who blessed you? Who is the overseer of your good deeds? Sky Daddy? Christmas is an energy they're trying to sell you. In this winter solstice time, kick it with your family. Have fun, laugh, smile. But remember, love for self. Searching and seeking to know thyself should be first on your plate. If you didn't get a ritual on December 21st, it's all good. Do something now, right now, as this giving energy is in the air through January. When you're doing your rituals, meditations, and learning, you're just giving to yourself. And in this Christ mass energy in the air, you can pull from the energy they are using on the masses. Use a mini Christmas tree in your rituals. Red and green is prosperity, so pull from that. Light red and green candles. Invoke the deity Heru, as this is a time to pull that energy in. Give to yourself first by powering up your intentions with this Christ mass energy. Remember, everything is energy. The whole time and space is a ritual right now, so enjoy powering up through symbols and mental alchemy. Reverse what they're trying to do, as they are sucking and pulling energy from the Goyim and making them the walking dead. Observe humanity and human thought. Don't get caught up in the ritual. He went into his past, which was dealing with his lower chakras, childhood, and self-identity. Christmas present was the Jesus figure, which they showed it dying off. Remember, the Heru in you. And the future was the death coach to his spiritual enlightenment, understanding the higher aspects of yourself. Yeah, they was trying to kill that part. Disney does not want you to reach self-empowered heights and spiritual enlightenment. They want you to stay a slave and a commercialized puppet, as they are just moving you like sheep. In the long run, Scrooge's energy was not in the wrong place, as he wanted death to humanity, to destroy the world. He just had to lighten up a bit. Smile, laugh, be in the world but not of it. Rid yourself of these human emotions by balancing out your chakras, and your true self, your higher self, will reign supreme. Dream wise.